I'm Nick Hughes, and this is Founders Live Conversations.
Of entrepreneurs, you know. So tell us about Spring. I think this is important, and then we're going to get into like some of the things around how you interact with entrepreneurs, coaching them, and some of the issues that they deal with.
Yeah. So I, for the last 10 years, have been involved in Accelerator programs. And I worked with EO Accelerator, the entrepreneurs organization, and volunteered in that and worked with companies all over the world with EO. And then when I moved to Vancouver and I was starting my fourth company, and it was Happy Camper, the emotional intelligence education. So of course, I entered this program, the Accelerator program, and I looked here in Seattle for a program to do, and there's nothing. There's nothing that no accelerator would take me because it wasn't big enough.
Right.
Like, I want to reach 1 billion people. How is that not big enough? But it's not tech, you know? And so I found Spring. And in Spring, I was connected with people who cared about making an impact on the world and would throw all the resources to making an impact. So I needed to talk to a lawyer, a couple different types of lawyers a couple times, and I got introduced easily. And I put the word out to my different networks, and the Spring network always came through for me quickly.
Cool. That's great.
Yeah. And I ended up putting that business on the back burner, and I launched Spring in Seattle. And so as the Spring City partner in Seattle, because the ecosystem here needed something that was industry agnostic, that didn't have a revenue qualifier, that could support people, because like I had spent the prior 8 years supporting other companies in this model that I didn't fit into anymore.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, where's my home? Where are my people? You know, where's my community? And that's where I found Spring. And so we had people who were realtors, like commercial, residential, we had food, we had tech, consumer products. And so everybody, like that they're at the same stage, and we can support them with, half of it is sales and marketing training, but we also do business model. We do the fun math and make sure that it's a sustainable model. Yeah. Business model, canvas, all of those things, the basics, and do workshops. And I love doing that because I say with my first business is my $1 million MBA. You know, I learned a lot of really expensive lessons.
Yeah. And so Spring is virtual, physical?
It's both.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have physical classes and we have virtual. And we go into co-working spaces and do lunch and learns all over town. We do it up in Vancouver too. And so like one day a week, I'm the CMO for the global organization. And then I run Seattle with my partners, Samantha and Peter.
Cool.
Yeah, and I love it because I get to dip my toes in or fingers into all these different businesses and like have a peek, and I can contribute my marketing expertise. You know, one of the gals, we worked on her Facebook ads in class, and she 10 times her revenue in our class. 10 times? 10 times. Then she couldn't supply enough, so she had to like cap her ads at this certain amount because her supply was running out.
Wow.
Yeah, and so for me,
that's a good testimonial.
Oh my gosh, I get I'm so excited when somebody else wins like that.
Yeah.